Let's take a look at the jutsu you'll have available for your custom-made range type characters. My name is Goku, and here are all the range type jutsu so far. At this point, we've seen 4 range type characters: Conan, Itachi, Sasuke, and the custom Shinobi from Gamescom. Sasuke and the custom Shinobi actually have a lot in common, so it's almost like this custom Shinobi is learning jutsu from Sasuke as a mentor. So let's start with Sasuke's abilities. First up, we have the Chidori, which works very similarly to the lightning blade that we saw last episode. And I've seen plenty of people asking which one should they pick. You only have one choice. If you're a range type, you only have the Chidori. If you're an attack type, you only have the lightning blade. It depends on your type. You'll never have both, so you'll never be able to choose. And the Chidori is another great example of something that I've been saying for a while. It's a jutsu for range type characters, but the jutsu itself is applied at melee range, which means range type characters will have more options other than just shooting stuff from a distance. Just like the attack type characters have some options that can be shot from a distance. They're not stuck with melee range jutsu. So if you pick the Chidori, you will fly towards your opponent and hit them with this lightning attack. It's also a great ability to just soar across the air to quickly get to a flag or to any other kind of objective depending on the game mode. Next, we have the FireStyle Fireball Jutsu. Sorry, I cringe a little bit with the translation. I'm gonna be playing the game in English, but the Japanese voices are gonna be there for sure. I grew up listening to the anime in Japanese, so Katon Gokaki no Jutsu is what I'm used to. It's weird for me to say it in English. I understand for some people it's weird to hear it in Japanese as well. I've just gone off on a tangent here, on a wild rant that has nothing to do with anything. So back to the topic. The fireball has a bit of a wind-up animation, so make sure you have some distance between yourself and your opponent, because if they attack you, they will interrupt your jutsu. But if you get it off, it is a pretty big fireball that has a little bit of tracking. It doesn't just travel in a straight line, it will actually adapt to your opponent's position, and because of its size, it can actually catch multiple targets. And finally, we have Sasuke's secret jutsu, the Kirin. A wall of lightning rains from the sky, killing anyone who is caught in the storm. This ability takes a while to activate, and it's easy for opponents to see it coming. So unless you have some teammate holding down the opponents in position, it's gonna be a very hard ability to pull off. In the event that you hit with this ability though, it is a one-hit kill ability, meaning anyone that is in that area gets utterly obliterated. So that's where the balance comes from. It's hard to hit, but if it does hit, it's a one-hit kill. And those are Sasuke's custom abilities, but the custom Shinobi has an extra jutsu, which is the lightning spear, which is also an ability we usually associate with Sasuke, but it doesn't look like Sasuke will be the mentor teaching this jutsu according to the scan that we got from the mentor system. The lightning spear could actually just be one of the default abilities that you have available from the start for the ranged characters, but at this point we don't know for sure. What we do know is that the lightning spear travels in a straight line and stuns the target for a very short time, making it one of the perfect abilities to combo with a teammate with something else that is a bit more powerful. Now, because it travels in a straight line, that means it does not track your target down, but it is very fast and it doesn't seem too hard to hit with. Next, the custom Shinobi in the character creation trailer also has the Amaterasu, but this seems to be an ability that comes from Itachi, since he is the one performing this ability in the previous trailers. Now, will Itachi actually be the mentor? We don't know, because we still don't know if Akatsuki members can also be mentors. Like in Dragon Ball Xenoverse, the villains could also teach you abilities. We don't know if that's also the case in Naruto, or if they're just sticking with the good guys. I hope the Akatsuki are also mentors, but so far we don't know. The Amaterasu shows up directly at your target's location and causes an explosion of black flames that will burn anyone nearby with some damage over time. And then it seems like the flames just go out naturally, which is not really canonical, but if they never went out, maybe the ability would be a little bit broken. And finally, the last ranged character we have is Conan, and I actually believe we've already seen her 3 abilities. The first one is the Shikigami Dance Shield. Conan releases a paper wall in front of her, and enemies caught within it get wrapped in a cocoon. This is yet another ability that seems to combo great with anything else. A one-shot ability with a long animation like a Kirin or the Kamui, or even something smaller that doesn't track very well like the Rasen Shuriken that just travels in a straight line, for instance. Conan also seems to have the ability to fly. There's a short segment during the second trailer where Conan is just soaring through the air with wings made of paper. So I think this is definitely a Conan ability and not just some random item she picked up, meaning that if Akatsuki members are mentors, every ranged character could potentially get this ability and fly across the field. Now I get that sounds broken at first, but remember, you'd be putting this in a ninjutsu slot, so instead of having 2 attacks, you would have 1 attack and the ability to fly. Still, in certain game modes and certain maps, I can still see the advantage of having that equipped. And Conan's secret jutsu seems to be the Paper Storm, and it shows up twice during the character creation trailer, but even after analyzing it frame by frame, it's hard to understand what it will do. So Conan creates this huge paper storm that covers a huge area, and she can move freely and attack while this effect is active. But what the actual effect is, what is the paper doing to the opponents that are caught within it? That remains a mystery. And those are all the range type jutsu we have so far. Here is the full list. The ones in yellow are the ones that we don't actually have information confirmed. For instance, we've seen the Paper Storm ability in the game, but I don't know if that's the actual name or if Conan is an actual mentor in the game, so everything that is unconfirmed is selected in yellow. And now it's your guys' turn. I've seen a lot of speculation as to what your characters will be when Shinobi Striker finally comes out, but with these abilities on screen, the ones we have right now, what are you choosing for your ranged type character? Let me know in the comments down below, and if you need some help building your attack type character, here's some help with this video right here that breaks down all the abilities for attack types that we know so far. If you're in the mood for something else, there's also this video right here, but as always, thank you very much for watching. My name is Globku, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!